Hi everybody, it's Linda. I am back with kind of part 3-ish of my Your Creative Studio unboxing and make. So I finished the little project that I started in the video yesterday, and what I'm going to do is give you an update on the fixes, because I had a few little issues with what I was doing yesterday, and I want to show you the completed ephemera and what I, as kind of a wrap-up, what I actually used from the kit and didn't use, and what items I added from my own stash to complete this project. So honestly, I didn't have to add many of my own items at all. I was really pleased with how much of the kit I was able to actually incorporate. And as you can tell, I have got so much left, I could make several more journals if I wanted to do that. So what I may do is make some more in the springtime, maybe some little cuties. So anyway, let me show you what I did and how the project ended up. I'm gonna just scoot my box out of the way a little bit, and we'll focus more on my little finished envelope journal. It was made from 4 envelopes and a signature. I used some of my own envelopes and maybe 1 sheet of the coordinating paper, and then on the front I ended up adding some little teeny tiny corners that I had. I'd purchased this little box of corners on Amazon because I wanted some that were smaller than what I had, and when these came they were so tiny I didn't really think I'd ever use them, but I found that they are perfect for making little you know, for smaller folios and smaller covers and even ephemera pieces. So that was kind of a happy accident. So I added the big eyelets, which is the first time I've used them and I love them. I put my own little vintage find here on the cover. This is the sticker paper from the paper that came in the kit. And then inside, if you watched yesterday's Make It video, you'll see that both of these sides here are pockets from the envelopes, and I had covered this with paper all the way to here, and it just wasn't working. So what I ended up doing is trimming down this paper. I was able to trim it down and just create a side pocket there, and I trimmed it with some lace, and then I created this little card. The kit came with these beautiful assortment of journaling cards, and I used them for pockets and for some journaling cards throughout this little journal. So this is one that I added. This is part of the kit. I think I showed you. It came with this little booklet of these little papers that are all script. And what I didn't realize when I was flipping through it is that they are stickers. So what I did was I just tore a little strip and inked the edges and put it on there to create just this little cluster here. This is actually a Tim Holtz butterfly, so that was one thing on this little card that was not from the Your Creative Studio box. And then this Spread Sunshine is a rubber stamp from my own collection. This is a Red Lead Paperworks rubber stamp. It might be retired. I'm not sure that that's still available. But then I did back the journal cards with some coffee dyed loose leaf too. So that I just tucked in this pocket here. I had a little cutoff from when I made the little notches, so I just used it as a little topper. And then in this pocket on this side, I just put a whole sheet of the paper that came in the kit to use for journaling or creating or whatever you'd like to do with that. Sorry, let me get that back in there. Okay. So what I ended up doing here is making a belly band with a little strip of the cutoff from this cover paper. And I created another little simple journaling card to tuck in here. Added a little bit of lace to that. And I've got the grosgrain ties, which could be changed out very simply. Just a very easy way to create ties. And then this is a pocket that was started out as a journal card from the kit. This is a little paint chip that I had that I used some elements from the kit. This little butterfly and this little tag was a little Tim Holtz element, but these others are papers and stickers from the kit. And then I just used my little splatter stamp to add a few accents, and added a brad and a few little decorative items there on a ball pen. This is the signature, and I used the rubber stamp that came in the kit. It's just beautiful. And some of my own avocado dyed and coffee dyed paper, and then these papers from the kit. Made this little pocket yesterday, and I just added these little elements. I did just a little bit of rubber stamping. And I created this journal card. This was some paper that came in a little booklet like this. And I just took one of those and mounted it to some of my matching purple paper and covered the back with some coffee dyed paper, and then I created this little cluster in the corner. It is a piece of the sticker paper from the pad and one of the stamps that came in the kit, sticker stamps. And then I just added a little bit of bling and my own rubber stamp postage element there. And so this just tucks in here. This was a doily that I dyed using red beads. That was, I just had a couple of those left, but I thought it matched pretty well. A little bit of rubber stamping there. This is the center of the signature, which is the vellum paper from the paper pack that came with the kit, and I still have so much of the paper left. But everything, there was just so much. Beautiful vellums that matched. Beautiful papers. So I still have so much left to create with. So this is the center of the signature, and I decided to add a Swarovski crystal to the end of each of the signature ties and a little bronze charm. So this is the other little journal card that I created. I added a little tab that I punched from the topper. That I punched from one of the papers in the kit. Created another little mini collage here using just one of my own Create Joy rubber stamps. This is a little Tim Holtz element, but the rest is all from the kit. Added just a little bit of writing paper on the back. Just a very simple little tag. This came in the kit. There was that beautiful matchbox that is filled with little tags. So I just used a couple of these, and this is one of them. And then I added one of the stickers that came in the kit and a little Tim Holtz butterfly and a little topper. Okay. And then in this page, this pocket, well, here's a little rubber stamping. I just added a couple of little tags out of my stash. This came in the kit, this beautiful vellum, and I just attached it to a blank tag just for a lot of journaling space or for making something of your own. But I just thought it looked pretty. This pocket is another one of the journaling cards from the kit. And then this is just some plantable flower paper that I just recently ordered some scraps of from an Etsy shop, and I will credit it in the description box. But you can actually plant this piece of paper in the right under the soil and wet it, and it will grow some wildflowers. And then I just topped it with a little bit of lace. So I wanted to add just a little something of my own in there. And then the last page is, you can see here where I changed the pocket, and I'm much happier with it. Added a little lace and just created a standard pocket there. And this is one of the journal cards that came in the kit, and all I added to it was my own Believe in Miracles rubber stamp from my stash, and distressed the edges and covered the back with coffee dyed paper. So so simple. And I created a matching belly band that coordinates, and also see how they're all from the same paper. And I mean, they're just beautiful. Just such a beautiful coordination. And then in this pocket here, I did the same as in the front pocket, and I just added a full sheet from the kit of this beautiful coordinating paper that you can use to journal on. These front and back pockets are just a little, can you tell? Are just a little bit tricky to get things in and out of. So I am really glad that I changed it up a little bit. But they're definitely functional for, especially for some large journaling paper that you don't have to take in and out a lot of. So anyway, so that's the last page. I didn't decorate the back very much. I just thought I'd leave that beautiful purple paper as is. But this is what I created with my kit from Your Creative Studio. I think it turned out great. I'm actually going to list this in my Etsy shop. If you're seeing this, it's probably already in there. In my Etsy shop is, of course, JoyfulMakesAndFinds. So along with this, whoever purchases this little journal will also receive a little baggie filled with some of the extra pieces that you can use to add to this and to further decorate it or make it your own. I always like to do that. And also one of my little signature tea bags, which didn't make it into this journal, but not all of my journals, I love to send along a little tea bag. So anyway, I hope this has been fun for you to watch. If you are inspired by the Your Creative Studio products, you can go to their website, and also linked in my description box is a link to the website and to this specific kit. I did want to point out one final thing. There's only 3 items that came in the kit that I did not use, and it was the washi tape, the little strips, and this sticker page. So out of all that came in this kit, there were only 3 items that I did not use, and it wasn't because they weren't useful. I just happened to not need them. So thank you for taking time to watch. I hope you enjoyed this, and I am probably the next video you see is going to be a little sharing of what Christmas has landed into my studio that I am really excited. So I'm going to start working on Christmas. So anyway, have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon. Thanks for taking a few minutes to watch. Bye-bye.